Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
What? You're leading the...
So, Tej, what are you playing tonight?
What indeed, Tej?
What up, 5 minutes? Boy, Tej.
Wait, Tej!
Oh my god, I'm contagious.
What? Why are you staring at me? What are we doing here?
I was waiting for the go.
What?
For the action.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Tonight I am playing everyone's favorite, Amareth, the Lustrous.
I like it.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh
my god! Amareth makes Chris's clothes come off.
Yeah. I now know how many moles he has.
Those are nipples, Larry. Tiny, dark nipples.
Just the one.
Covered in nipples.
Little hairs coming out.
Which is
Amareth. Amareth got a brand new card from Duskmorn. I'm sure that we all know which one it's going to be. But Amareth also got a little bit of an overhaul. There are 10 new cards in the deck total.
Nice.
Yeah, there were a bunch of cards in there. The last few times I played, I just didn't like them in my hand. Never had an opportunity to play them effectively. So, and then with a couple upgrades to some other decks, I needed to pull some cards out of this one, so I just kind of revamped like 10 cards. So, hopefully, I don't know why I'm going to say hopefully it's better, because Amareth is kind of a monster. I know that, I appreciate it, I understand it, but now there are some other just awful things that are just going to piss people off. I know it, but I'm excited to see them hit the table. Chanel, what do you got?
I know where your dick's been.
Oh.
I don't.
Anyway.
In an eyeball.
I built the Celestial Toymaker.
All right.
Yeah. 2/4 Rogue Artificer for...
Is that from Doctor Who?
Yeah.
That is a Doctor Who Secret Lair exclusive.
Got it.
I'm real upset with myself, but it's Neil Patrick Harris.
Yep.
I built Neil Patrick Harris. He has a lot of words on him, and it's about guessing and making piles. So, it's whenever the Celestial Toymaker attacks, look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile any number of them in a face-down pile, and the rest in a face-up pile. Defending player chooses one of those piles, put that pile into your hand. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses 2 life for each spell or ability that caused one or more players to guess or group cards or permanents into a pile this turn.
So things like fact or fiction?
Yeah.
That's a pile.
Yeah, that's a pile.
That's a pile.
That's a piling.
So, no idea how this deck is going to go.
Celestial Goobe.
It's real fucking weird, but new deck every time. Nelson!
It is funny that Tej brought back Amareth.
Sis!
No, I didn't. But I can't help with enchantments, because I brought back Shelob, Dreadweaver.
Oh.
I just want to kill everybody's shit and steal it with my big spider butt and then put it into play under my control. All your cards that are creatures, hopefully it will belong R2 me.
R2 me too. Hashtag R2 me too.
And Chris, you won the roll-off. You'll be going first this evening.
Mildly updated Alesha, who smells of death.
Yes.
Last time on camera, she done shit bad, and I took her home and punished her with a half dozen new Duskmorn cards. That sounded weirder than I intended. So to move on, I will draw for my turn, and I will play land.
Duskmorn me, daddy.
Oh my god.
Clifftop Retreat will enter tapped, and I will pass to Tej.
I will draw this guy.
I'm going to be rereading my commander like 6 times, just like, okay, how exactly does this fucking thing work?
I'm going to be trusting you every time.
I'm going to be doing my best.
My land for turn will be Balagad Sanctuary, which will enter tapped, and I will pass to Chanel.
Alright.
Wow, just pitching the ball to get recovery turn 1, huh?
Hey, you gotta be smart with your MFDCs.
Motherfucking discards.
That's right.
We're going to go with the Prairie Stream. ETB's tapped, unless there's other text, and there is, so go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will be playing this Ultimate Fancy Swamp for my turn. Go Maximum Fancy, sorry. Go Chris.
Oh, Maximum Fancy Chris.
Draw for the turn.
It's not merely sleeve into Mordor.
Nope.
Vault of Champions will be my land for the turn.
Garbage.
I will pay a white and a black. And I will cast Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff.
Oh, I love that guy.
Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, I lose 1 life and create a treasure. Go ahead, Teach.
I will untap. I will draw.
I think this deck
Oh,
is
it's
spell
good.
slingery. I don't know exactly. Again, I don't know what it does.
I know there's a Sphinx that has a
There are
attack trigger.
Two sphinxes that
Yeah. I can only think of one off the top of my head.
involve the word guess or pile. So, guess my
I'll
pile.
play Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures I control get +1/+1. But more importantly to me, I can pay green and tap it and copy target activated or triggered ability I control from an enchantment source.
It's a good card.
Go Chanel.
Okay. Untap it. This sphinx is just for funsies. We won't see him till later, though. Land for the turn will be Exotic Orchard. Tap those into a... is there anything else we can do? Nope. Talisman of Dominance. That'll be it. Go Nelson.
Untap, upkeep, draw, turn.
Draw
Another
turn
swamp,
for turn.
less fancy, it doesn't shine.
Oh, that's...
Pay 2, Swiftfoot Boots, go Chris.
Quicks.
Okay. Land for the turn will be Smoldering Marsh. Enters tapped. I will pay a red for Norin, Swift Survivalist.
Self-form card.
2/1 human coward that cannot block. What with the coward and all. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may exile it. You may play that card from exile this turn.
It should say will not block.
Yeah.
Nor in the coward will not block.
Simply refuses
to block.
Then Skull Clamp will be my second spell for the turn. I lose 1 and create a treasure. Teach.
Yeah.
Tagging you for 2.
What?
He's likely to get him.
Got me. 1, 2.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Land for turn is a Flooded Grove. And then spell for turn will be Ristic Study.
Damn.
What did you say to me?
Your mother.
I'll attack you for 2.
Teach goes to combat. In response, I'm going to pay 2 life.
That's right.
Just
And just ignore it.
I'm going to set your life total to piles. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Grrr.
Just Esper mana to cast him.
Yep. Like the Esper mana I have now. So I will. Do I want to do anything else, though? So if I do that... Sorry, mana math with these goddamn rocks. So that's 2 there to play that, and then that gets... So, Talisman of Dominance for a colorless, and then a Prairie Stream into an Azorius Signet. Activate the Azorius Signet with this plains for a blue and a white. Exotic Orchard for Nelson's Swamp. The Celestial Toymaker.
Oh, I take lose a life and generate treasure.
I will draw 2 cards.
He only on the attacks, triggers, and the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses 2 life for each spell or ability that caused 1 or more players to guess or group cards or permanents into a pile this turn. Go Nelson.
Power and toughness on that duder?
2/4.
Untap, upkeep,
2/4.
and draw.
He got a dupa.
Swamp will be my land for the turn. Why not? Pay 3
It is-
and
It is
toss out a Whisper Silk Cloak. Go
Neil
Chris.
Patrick Harris.
Oh.
I'll be nice to him.
Whisper Silk Cloak is pretty good.
And I haven't seen the episode, but apparently he's got a super thick German accent the whole time.
He does.
Draw for turn.
The clips I've seen look awesome, and they brought back Donna Noble, which makes me happy.
Land of the turn will be a Slayer's Stronghold.
You sound so... Yeah.
No, I'm just reflecting, because I did watch... I've watched all of the Doctor Who, because I got hooked on it. And the most recent season, I love the new Doctor. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And, what's her name? The new companion, also great.
Okay.
They just go a little more supernaturally than science fiction
Gotcha.
that season. And I didn't like that aspect too much.
Okay.
Including his episode, but it's still good. It's just not what I came to
his
expect.
episode like a mini movie or a movie like
Yeah.
transitioning between the Doctors?
Yeah, they had like 4 extra long
Okay.
episodes.
Sorry, Chris. Continue.
That's all right. Welcoming Vampire. 2/3 flyer. Whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Triggers only once each turn. Remember that, Chris. Then I will tap my Clifftrap Retreat for a red, sacrifice 2 treasures to cast my commander, Alesha, who smiles at death. 3/2 first strike.
From that as well.
Whenever they attack, you may pay 2 Orzhov hybrid. If you do, return target creature with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. That will trigger a couple things. I will lose 1 to Lothal and create a treasure. And I will draw a card off of Welcoming Vampire. And then I will use the treasure to equip the Skull Clamp to Welcoming Vampire. It's now a 3/2 flyer.
Nelson, what have you done with your turns?
Artifacts.
Test turn.
Untap.
Artifact.
Draw for turn.
Not artifact.
Nope. No fiction here.
Land for turn will be a plains. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Teach problems.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Jesus.
Play a card,
Problems.
count hand at 9, do that math. Wait a second.
Every time I look through my binders and I see Psychic Possession that lets you draw whenever the opponent you've enchanted it with draws.
Teach.
Teach.
Unfortunately,
Meta call.
I think I have the raccoon enchantment that lets me kind of do that.
Oh, Smuggler's Share?
Yeah.
That might be in this
That just
deck.
got reprinted.
Yeah?
In one of the
I
Dusk
feel like I got to
Does it have raccoons in it?
It still does.
Good.
2.
Yeah, it came out in a new
I was just thinking about my own weird hypocrisy where it's when New Capenna came out and I was okay with raccoon like artificers.
Yeah, and now.
And then they go to Bloomborough and they bring back raccoons. I'm like, fucking Disney shit. Like, that is crap.
Because that's the whole
stupid
set,
animals.
you know?
Like,
At least there was a zoologist in New Capenna, right?
Yeah.
And that's when Benny Brax came out. Could have been his raccoons.
I will play a Sterling Grove.
yeah.
All my enchantments except Sterling Grove have hexproof.
It begins.
I will move to combat. I will attack Nelson for 2.
I will fuck myself. 1, 2.
Alright.
Alright.
Then I will move to discard, and I will discard Utopia Sprawl.
Go
Snow.
At least we'll get a second game in tonight.
On tap. Keep. Draw.
But you could cast that Utopia Sprawl. You have mana up.
I don't have a forest.
Couldn't you?
Not a forest.
Oh, you have to enchant a forest.
Yep.
Correct.
Glacial Fortress. ETB's tapped unless I control a plains or an island. Prairie Streams both. Doesn't seem basic. God. Don't want to do anything else. Don't want to just hang out. Hang out. We'll go to combat.
Hang out, play Nintendo.
Teach.
What?
I'm going to attack you with my commander for 2.
Sounds about right.
When he attacks, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile any number of them in a face-down pile and the rest in a face-up pile. Defending player chooses one of those piles. Put that pile into your hand. So, you have to look at 3. Interesting. Now, I think I'm going to like this because it's mind game stuff.
Yep.
So,
I'll never tell.
we're going to put these face down and that face up.
Interesting.
I know what I would do.
And I choose which one goes to your hand.
Yes.
Defending player chooses one of those piles. That pile, put that pile in your hand.
Yeah, take the path to exile.
I think just the knowledge of what they have in their hand is better than trying to game what could be better. What could
Generally
be worse.
speaking.
So, exile a number of them in a face-down pile and the rest of the face up. So the other ones are just exiled.
Exile face down.
Yep.
You'll never know. And then you took your commander damage.
Not yet, I didn't.
2
but I
more
will.
paths to exile. Oops, all paths.
Oops. They all have different art, though. That's how it gets past my brain filter. That's how I build decks poorly. It's like, oh, I'll pull out this card. This card would be great. Why are you running 6 of those? Because they all have different art. So I will go to my end step. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent, that's you guys, loses 2 life for each spell or ability that causes 1 or more players. So I had 1 ability.
So
that
we each
caused
lose 2?
me- You each lose 2.
Oh boy.
34.
Go ahead, Nelson.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep and draw.
You sound like you have nuts in your mouth.
I do. A show do boss. Swamp. 4. Liliana the Dark Realms.
That's a draw.
+1. Find a swamp card. I'm gonna find a swamp. Believe it or not, in my mono black deck.
Can you pack more peanuts into one cheek and then play Magic for the rest of your life that way?
Go. Chris, you can go. I just gotta shuffle.
Come on, Morgan.
Draw for turn. I'll pay 4 mana. I will cast Solemn Simulacrum.
That's a draw.
That will
What isn't a draw?
trigger Welcoming Vampire.
win.
That's a draw. When this ETBs, search for a basic, put it on the battlefield tapped.
I'm running that exact same stupid art in this deck.
Which one should I get?
Which one?
The Doctor Who little medical robot thingy.
Oh, Silence in the Dark.
Yeah.
We will grab the plans. Then I will move to combat. Nelson, I will attack for Liliana for 2 in the air.
Yep. And I got swing at Tej, who's wide open.
Is this going to be the most expensive
Gaping
swamp
And
search
currently Enchantment Leader, which is our new metric for power.
I mean, pretty sure that's just been the unspoken metric for power in our group for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, untap.
I'm bad at this game.
Same. Well,
that's all
right.
Yep. Am I the baddie? At
Next turn is
Magic.
command tower.
TG even brought his Monarch crown, so we have to fucking crown him when he beats us.
Yeah.
No, it's for the Monarch cards in the deck.
Bullshit. You want us to put that crown on your head and you know it.
He'd look like Jughead from Archie.
Bequeath me, Daddy.
I'm well aware I'm going to lose friends tonight, but here we are. I am going to start things off with a Stony Silence.
Can you win?
Nope.
Okay.
Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated.
In response.
Yes.
Because I would like to use my artifacts for mana.
Fair enough.
Before they stop being things. So we're going to tap this for a colorless, to activate this for a blue and a white, into a...
I hope it's a fuck you, Tej.
It's a fact or fiction. And I reveal the top 5 cards of my library and opponent. We'll make Nelson do it.
Are you going to pay the 2 for Ristic Study? I'm sorry, pay the 1. My apologies. All right.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
What? It's reveal.
Let's reveal.
It's reveal.
Oh.
Reveal the top card.
Alright,
5
Choke
cards of the
Estuary,
library.
Orzhov Signet, Mystic Sanctuary, Skycloud Expanse, and Narset's Reversal.
Give
Tej's spell
him,
is still
give
on
him the
stack,
signet.
right?
No, he makes the piles.
Your spell is
damn.
still on the stack, right?
Yes.
Yes, Stony
But
Silence.
you can't make 2 blue mana, right?
No.
Fuck. Well, that's it. That wouldn't matter, though.
That's not an instant
Yeah,
or a
right.
sorcery, and it would just put it back in his hand. So there's like 3 different ways that doesn't
Yeah,
work.
but at least then I'd have to be able to try to use one of my artifacts.
Gotcha.
Okay. And 1 goes to your hand and 1 goes to your graveyard.
The pile of my choice goes in my hand.
Active. So triggered ability is still
remaining
1.
pile.
Correct.
Okay.
Goes to
Okay.
the card.
I see. Kill the Stony Silence.
Do it. A pile can have 0 cards.
A pile can have 0 cards.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he's not going to choose that.
No, I'm going
He's
to take
make a
Narset's
choice.
reversal and a choked estuary.
Choke
Alright.
me, Estuary.
Yeah.
Then
Dead rocks.
I'll follow that up with Spirit of the Labyrinth. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn.
Okay. That triggers Lotho. I get a useless treasure and lose a life.
It's not useless.
Can't activate it.
Yeah, but it's an artifact.
He turned Amareth into a Nelson Stacks deck. No wonder he said he was going to lose friends tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to attack Liliana for 2.
That was a really expensive 4-mana swamp I found.
Pass the turn.
At the end of Teach's turn, you all lose 2.
Yep.
So Nelson made a pile.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'll clean it up later.
Why didn't I name this deck back on the pile?
Or just...
It's not too
You
late.
still can.
Yeah, I know.
Steaming pile.
Yes.
Steaming piles.
Well, that's useless. So, Choke Estuary. I have an island.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. So it comes into play untapped. We will go to combat. Tej, swing you for 2. Combat trigger.
Yep.
Look at the top 3 cards. 1 up, 1 down. Brilliant ultimatum.
Move
Or unbrilliant
top 5
tomatoes.
cards of your library from the game. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. You may play any number of cards from one of those piles without paying their
I
main
know how
cost.
you built this deck.
Yeah, you can keep that brilliant ultimatum.
Excellent.
Scryfall search. Pile.
And yes. And
I like
then
it.
2-4 coming at you.
Opponent. I'll take another 2.
Yeah.
Showing 1 through 60 of 24,000
Yeah.
cards.
Wait. Legal and commander.
Yep.
8 cards in hand. Go to my end step and discard Chromatic Lantern.
Draw 1 card a turn.
Go ahead,
You
Nelson.
Alright.
turd.
I will untap and draw for turn. Man, I'm really glad all this deck functions off artifacts with activated abilities. I'm gonna play a swamp, sorry. T just living in my brains. I'm gonna pay 4 and I'm gonna cast my commander.
Pay the 1.
Yeah, I am. Fuck you.
All
Can't
right.
use it for my Swiftfoot boots. Might as well use it to turn off heuristic study.
He is also slave to his Spirit of the Labyrinth.
But that's
Correct.
still 1 card on Nelson's turn.
Yeah, I know,
1
I'm just
card
saying,
on-
so,
right.
like-
Yeah, but I've got nothing. I
Yeah.
can't use the boots, so I might as well use the mana to make him wait to draw a card.
You got it.
That's all I got. Go, Chris.
So I cannot re-equip my Skull Clamp anywhere. Draw for turn. Also can't use that.
Can't.
Whole lot of it.
So this is what it's like, huh?
How does it feel?
We can now invite you to our meetings.
I win percentage one way or another.
I'll move to
Nelson, your
combat.
playstyle has affected me in the following ways.
Tej fucking started doing it.
Tej, I will attack you with these 3 creatures.
It seems fair.
3 flying, 2 sad robot, 3 first strike commander.
How much total?
The best way to
Well,
turn
never.
artifacts back on is to remove the
8.
player who turned them off.
Yeah.
And 3
3 of
commander.
which is commander.
Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 22.
Hey, guys who have white in your deck,
Yeah.
Cleansing Nova deletes.
I
Jesus
think-
Christ destroys all
I
enchantments.
think there's a farewell in this deck.
Nice, there you go. That'd be a good
I have plenty of enchantment removal in here. I
It's
just
the
gotta.
saddest farewell. David Tennant going.
I will then
wanna
cast
go."
Rakdos Signet. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
I mean, if it, I'll have it now. If it does get removed.
Oh, then you'll have it.
Do you want to pay the 1?
Yes, I think. Yes, I'll pay the 1.
Yes.
We're doing it, boys.
Pass turn.
We're delaying the inevitable. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're getting them. I said we couldn't, but we are.
We're making him work and wait for his draws.
And for turn will be a forest.
Damn it, he got there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will Go 1, 2, 3 for a Karmic Justice. Whenever a spell or ability an opponent controls destroys a non-creature permanent I control, I may destroy a target permanent that opponent controls.
Got it.
Then Idyllic Tutor. Search my library for an enchantment. Put it in my hand.
Sphere of safety.
No. What? No.
Good boy, Papa.
No.
Enchantment count 20. It'll cost you 4, you attack me.
And it wasn't gonna, but since you called it out,
Nice.
Sphere of Safety. That will end my turn.
Before the end of your turn,
Yes.
since this can still be targeted,
Correct.
going to exile target non-land permanent with an utter end.
Nice.
It doesn't have an utter end.
And it's exiled, not destroyed.
It
Nice.
is exiled.
So you sweep around that Karmic Justice.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
Okay, guys, get the rest of the shit now.
Yep.
I gotta feed this worm in here somewhere.
Untap. Upkeep. Nothing.
I think I have 6 creatures that destroy artifacts and enchantments in this deck.
Land for the turn island.
I almost put an Aura Shard in this deck, and then I remembered, nope.
Damn it. Okay.
Chris.
Shelob's a 3/3.
You go, sir.
Like, he couldn't have waited till next week when I'm at the Packer game to play this deck. Teach, really?
No.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yes, she lives at 3/3.
Teach. Send in the Celestial Toymaker at you.
Yep.
Attack trigger. Since I like the cutty old jib.
Is that, fucking, shit?
It is fucking shit. Yeah, so it's.
Does Flight of the Conchords do something about that? Or am I making that up? I can't
They might.
You can take the Raffine's Tower?
Raffine's
I
Tower.
was going to say Ruffian's Tower.
Excellent.
2/4.
2/4.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, you will.
Down to 20. I've taken 6 from Schnell.
Alright, if I can find like 19 more black pips and then play my Gary that's in this deck, if I can find it, we got him, boys.
Okay.
He seems unconcerned
I
that
know.
he's at 20.
I'm doing my best. I will go to my end step. Everyone takes 2.
18.
No.
17 more pips. 17 more pips and Gary. Come on. Alright, untap. Draw for turn. Fuck, I can only draw 1 card a turn, right?
Yep.
Unless you want me to get rid of that.
I mean, I could use the pips from Phyrexian Arena.
Would help me draw 2 answers faster.
Reliquary Tower will be my land for turn. Just feel like I should start playing. I mean, I might as well get him out there for maybe later. Alright, I'll pay 2 for an illusionist bracers.
I like how we're all prepared for the eventuality that someone
This
else
game is gonna end, or I'll
will
maybe
deal
get
with
to use
Stony
these.
Silence.
Would you?
2 more for Resurrection Orb.
Okay.
I will pay I'll pay 1 for each of them. Wait, I'll pay 1. I'll pay 1 for each of them.
You don't need to pay 1 for each of them.
Only the first one.
Well, you pay. Well, I suppose you do.
You would have,
to,
yeah.
Yeah, right. If I
Okay.
don't want you to draw, so okay.
Pay
For
1 for-
illusionist,
Yeah, because
bracers,
the
okay,
first
for
one
orb.
wouldn't count, and then the second one would
Now,
be
if he
your
let
first
you draw from the first one, he wouldn't have
He
to
would
pay
have
for
to
the
pay
second
for the
one.
second.
Correct. Yeah,
one. That's what I was trying
Yeah.
to get at.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
With
Uh,
your commander.
no, I meant like with the mana.
Not at me, because I'll kill it.
What do you got out there? A 3/1 and a 2/2.
Me?
Yeah, teach.
I've got a 2/2 and a 4/2 because other enchantment creatures I
'cause
control
it's
get
an
+1/+1.
enchantment creature. Okay, all right.
Make him look like a bitch.
And what else am I gonna do? With
Make
my
him
mana?
look even more like a bitch.
I'll recast my commander. Teach coming at you with a 3/3.
With a 3/3, you say?
Yeah.
I'll take 3.
3
Fuck, he's
command.
gonna win on his next turn.
I'm not going to win on my next turn.
That's all I got. Go, Chris.
Alright. I'm not liking this at all.
Yeah, he's up to something.
Is it magic? He's tapped
Drop
out.
enter.
He's got no tricks. He's just lying. He's living rent-free
He was up to no
in your
good.
beachfront fucking forehead.
Chaos of Koilos is my land for the turn. Move to combat.
Making trouble in your neighborhood.
That's no good.
We gotta send him packing to live with his auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get him. So this is your combat phase?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of tapping creatures on your main phase. I don't know what's going on.
I heard it.
Fuck it. None of these are any good use to me, so.
Might as well be fodder for
Yeah.
fodder
All
for
the teach.
slaughter.
Why?
He's like, these fucking idiots. I'm gonna beat them.
These stupid bitches.
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's a solid attack right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that anymore. All right. They're all at least 2 power.
Yes,
I
believe.
Norn can't block. What happens when I block Norn?
Whenever you block anything, I may exile it, and then I may
recast
play
this turn.
recast it that turn.
Got it. So I will. And what does Lotho do?
That's the one when somebody
second-
double spells, I get a treasure and lose a life.
I'm going to block Solemn Simulacrum with Weaver Harmony. I'm going to block Alesha with Spirit of the Labyrinth, and I will take the remains 2, 4, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
On blocks, I'll return Solemn to my hand.
Sir, I might have a response. After
Okay.
blocks
Yeah,
are
that's
declared.
fine. Blocks are declared.
Blocks are declared.
Blocks are declared.
Path to exile.
Okay.
You may search your library for up to a basic land and put on the battlefield tapped.
I'm still going to return the Solemn to my
Okay,
hand.
that's
That's
fine.
fine.
But
I can't draw the card anyway, and I can at least ramp.
You would be able to draw the card after because that would be
that'll
dead.
die in combat now.
Yeah.
Oh, then I will
That's-
let it die.
Hence the.
Well, it's not going to now because the blocker went away, so it's still not going to die.
Yeah, because the blocker got
Yeah.
it. No
So if
damage.
you want to
But at
put it
least
back
this
into
will
your
also
hand,
die from combat.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay.
so you're not putting Solemn.
I will not put it back in my hand.
All right.
Before we go to damage, though, I will
That happened.
Yeah, it's exile.
pay a red and a white and activate Slayer's Stronghold to give my Welcoming Vampire an additional +2/+0.
Don't like that.
Nice.
Well, first, I will get that planes. All right. So how much am I taking?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I was. 9 it is. Down to 6.
Non-commandy.
No.
Yeah, non-commandy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeesh.
It's Alesha.
Down to 6, you say?
Alesha, who deals in weenies.
Spirit's dead. We can all draw our cards again. Is your
Is that
turn
the-
over?
Is that the end of you?
It is the enemy. Feel as if I have made a powerful enemy this day.
You want to flip that
Nope,
switch?
you have
No,
not.
no, no, on
I'm
the
at
wall.
6. Untap.
We're gonna see
Draw.
if we still have enough light without a glare. It is. Turn it back on. We're okay with Teach's lands being a little glared.
1, 2, 3, 4,
On.
5, 6,
No,
7.
stop that. On. Sit down. Goddamn cares.
I will. Cast Sithis, Harvest Hand. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I gain 1 life and draw a card. Then I will cast the Sphere of Safety. I will gain 1 life and draw a card. Back up to 7. Go Schnell.
For the end of your turn,
Yes.
I am going to Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent. They look at the top 4 cards in my library and set them and separate them into a face down and a face up pile. So basically the same thing, but my opponent gets to choose. Except before that resolves, I'm going to Narset's Reversal it. I'm going to copy it and return the original back to my hand.
Alright, how many ones are you paying?
Nuns.
Got it.
Nuns ones. So, Chris,
Yes.
look at the top 4 cards in my library. Make a face-up pile, make a face-down pile. I will choose one of them to go into my hand and the other into my graveyard, and then the ring tempts me.
You get to see both piles.
I get to see the back of the cards if you pick anything for the face-down pile.
Got it.
Yeah, he doesn't get to know what's in the face down pile. But he gets to choose, if he wants it, he can choose.
I can choose the face-down pile. The face-down pile could be anything.
Could
Could
be
be
a
a
boat.
boat.
Face down pile?
Face-down pile.
Face up pile.
Face-up pile. Everybody lives! Ooh. Ooh. That's really tempting.
I know.
But the face-down pile.
Could be a boat.
Could be enchantment removal.
It could be farewell, but I don't think Chris would hide a
That we
farewell.
don't want Teach to know.
I think he would.
I put something
Take
that
the
would
face down
save
pile.
my creatures in the event of a board wipe in the face up pile. Oh, damn it. Didn't work.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, that is the end of Teach's turn.
Alright, move to discard.
Everyone takes 2.
Didn't you copy the spell?
It's an ability, technically.
Oh.
For each opponent loses, for each
No, but you-
spell or ability that
Teach, you
costs
coulda got-
1 or more players
You
to
could have
guess
got rid of the
what
Stony Sands
permanents.
with this.
I could have.
Oh no, this counters it, right? And then
No,
returns to your
Narset's
copy.
Reversal.
It makes a copy,
Yeah.
And then sends the original
and then
back to the
sends the
hand.
original back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it never.
So
then
the
it
copy
doesn't resolve.
resolves,
Yeah, the
which
copy
is an
okay.
ability. Yeah, which is the.
All right,
spell
anyway,
that-
take 2. Yeah, okay.
Untap.
I just realized Schnell's still at 38.
Shush.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
I tried slowing him down, and I was doing real well for a while.
He was.
Then everyone viewed me as the threat.
Because you turned off everyone's things.
Everything.
No. No. No.
All they did was shut everyone down, turn off half their mana production, make it so they couldn't draw any extra cards. I don't understand what the problem is.
No. I fully understand what the problem is. I want to make that clear.
Nelson, I'm going to attack you for 2.
28.
Nah.
Oh, commander damage.
It's
Thank
commander
you.
damage.
Yep.
Jesus, real upsetting.
Damage. Schnell. 2.
Kill
Bad.
damage.
Okay. I'm sorry, attack trigger. Dumb. Well, somebody deals with Teach. Stronic Resonator and a face down pile. Nelson, what you
Come
got
on, you
now?
know what to do.
Face down pile.
Oh, Nelson. No.
Thanks, Coach.
I don't want you Strionic resonating.
He can't.
I'll resonate
Because
however I
Stony
need to.
Silence.
Yeah, I know, but you're probably gonna die soon too.
I'm not going to die soon. What? Fuck you. I'll kill you.
Now
You're going to die soon.
Now I've just I'm gonna pitch my Ace, Sphinx, and Greaves. Go Nelson, go. Everyone takes 2 at mine step.
All right.
God.
Untap.
That's getting out of hand over there.
Upkeep and draw for turn. Land for turn will be Nykthos for my 1 fucking pip. Yeah. Chris, you got a small legion over there.
Mhm.
Teach has 1 blocker right now.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if this works. 5, Gary.
Nelson.
He was in my opening hand.
Nelson.
Just trying to get us to whittle him down. Chris, you know what to do if this resolves. Please.
Gary for 3?
Huh? Yeah, Gary for 3. Sorry, I thought you meant I tap 3 mana. I'm like,
No. I'm just like
Garying for 3.
I could potentially do something.
I would like to use my fucking artifacts at some point.
I'm only at 3, and I'm holding him at bay. Not a threat. I've learned my lesson. Huh?
I'll be good.
What are you gonna counterspell my Gary?
No. I can't do anything about the Gary.
Okay.
Okay, so Chanel, I'm holding him at bay.
I can hold him at bay.
I don't think he can.
What's holding him at bay?
He can't activate his equipments.
None of us can.
Yeah, but you can't either.
What is his
Swift foot
equipment?
boots, whisper silk cloak.
Whisper Silk Cloak is...
No, I just want to live.
So it's a fucking single artifact. Pop it when you can. I don't give a shit. I just
Pop
want
it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Wait, are you going to pay the 1?
Am I gonna pay the 1?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
10. Alright. Chanel, get him.
I'll get him next turn.
He probably will.
I truly cannot do anything.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
This is the saddest Gary.
Counter it.
The saddest Gary I've ever.
Which counter
You have them?
Got a purpose.
Alright, no, I got nothing.
Alright.
Is that it? Is that it for me, Tej?
All right, so I gain 9.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see? You
He
did
just
this.
made himself life leader.
Yeah.
Wait,
You did
that
this.
I was at 26, so I'm at 35.
Still life leader.
Still life leader. Okay. So player removal has resolved. I will pay 1, and I will equip the boots to my commander. Yeah, go Chris.
Didn't like any of
I
that.
didn't realize T was only at 3. For some reason I thought he was at like 4 or 5. I can't read numbers.
Which one is the squiggly one? The 4? Which is the one that looks like a sideways butt but no poop?
Sun-baked canyon will be my life for the
Yeah, that's the one.
Teacher showed me a sun.
That's after it dries. That's when it gets all crusty on there.
That's how you recharge your chakras, right? You sunbake your So Nelson, I was trying to look up some paint schemes for Dark Angels.
Yeah.
If you are going to search Dark Angels on Reddit, make sure you put on like the 40K like qualifier. Dark Angels is apparently a subreddit for naked black ladies.
Interesting.
I learned that. It's like, no, you want Dark Angels 40K. Or The Unforgiven is also in one of their subreddits. But like,
I was there for 50 minutes before I realized.
I will move the skull clamp to Alesha.
I'm like, why are all these ladies showing me their buttholes when I just want to see the models they're painting?
So polite.
Yeah. And then when I did find the correct subreddit, somebody's like, yeah, I posted my paint scheme on the other one. They didn't get it at all.
I will move to combat.
Yeah.
Chanel, 2 in the air. And these 2 will go at Nelson. 4 power, first strike, commander, and solemn.
2 in the air to me?
Yes.
Okay. No blocks, no tricks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block either. So I'll take 2 from the solemn, and then I'll take. You said 4, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 from your commander.
Alright, second main phase. 2, 4, 5. We'll cast Quintorius Field Historian. 2/4 Elfin Cleric. Spirits I control get +1/+0. Not relevant currently. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. That entering,
That might be relevant.
that might be, will trigger Welcoming Vampire. Alright. That's all I got. Pass the Tej. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Before the end of
Sick.
before the end of Chris's turn,
Oh, God.
I'm going to cast again Sauron's Ransom. I am also going to splice onto instant or sorcery. As you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may reveal this card. It's called Everdream.
Is that a second cast?
No, it's a...
Splice.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
He's
I don't know the
adding it.
rules of it.
He's adding
It's
it
an
onto the
ability.
spell.
I am at. If you do add this card's effects to that spell.
Yeah.
Yes, but aren't you?
No, it's an
No,
ability.
it's
Not
an
activating
activation.
it.
He's activating an
I'm
ability.
activating an
Okay.
ability on the spell.
Yeah.
But Nelson.
Yeah.
You are my opponent of choice. Okay. You get to look at the top 4 cards in my library. Yeah. You separate them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile. And then I get to put one of them into my hand. Shit, the ring tempted me before, so my Toymaker is my ring bearer, and I don't know what that does. Does anyone have one of those reminder cards?
Not on me.
Maybe.
Force of Will and Snuff Out will be face up, and then you've got two. Then you've got 2 face down cards. Everybody's building Nelson decks.
I'm gonna take the Force of Will and the Snuff Out. To put the other one in your graveyard, so these will get to see when they go to my graveyard. Offer you can't refuse and Isochron Scepter. Not bad. And I draw a card off of the Spliced Arcane thing. So one counter spell or the other. Ring can tempt you. Oh wait, that's just the rules of it. Here we go. So the Toymaker can't be. He's legendary again and can't be blocked by creatures with a greater power. And then when he attacks, now I draw a card and then discard a card.
And what was all that on Chris's end?
Oh yeah, you guys both take 2. You all both take 2. Okay, I gotta get some things out of my hand. Swamp will be my land for the turn. Is that it? Is that all I'm doing? Can't. How big is Gary's front?
2/4.
Okay.
His front butt.
His front butt.
He can block your commander.
Yes. He can't kill my commander.
No, but he can block it.
Yeah. So activate the signet for a blue-white. The 11th Doctor. I am talking. Whenever the 11th Doctor deals combat damage to a player, you may exile a card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. For 2 mana, target creature with a power of 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. My commander's less than 3.
Yep.
Do I have a blue card to exile for Force of Will later when Nelson comes at me? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I will. Do we have enough of the each color? So black, black, white, white, blue, blue, blue. Okay. Triple blue, double white, double black. For a brilliant ultimatum.
I gave you that one.
Yes. Remove the top 5 cards of my library from the game. Chris will separate them into 2 piles. I may play any number of cards from one of those piles without paying their mana cost.
Okay.
5 lands, 5 lands, 5 lands.
I hope not. Okay, 3 lands, that's not great.
Fluster Storm.
Counter.
What's the other one?
Split
Into deep.
second.
I love it.
Yeah. Enchant creature, planeswalker, or clue.
I got that one in area.
Thing becomes clue.
I needed the pips. That's fine.
Okay. The rest of these are exiled.
I don't understand. I don't know. It's a 2/4 that does nothing except, I guess, block your commander.
It can block my commander and your life leader, not counting me.
Can I see into it?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like Lotho out there, or interesting.
That was your second spell you've cast this turn?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I can also
Kill
get some of his other stuff with the removal that you gave me. I can't touch your board with any of the removal you gave me.
Oh yeah, because it's non-black. Yeah.
Yeah. So Nelson, I will go ahead and swing at you for 2. Attack trigger.
It's a silly little card.
Hang on, before the attacks. Avid Mind Sensor or 2 randos.
Who's making the decision?
You are, as the
I am.
subject
Take the
of-
2 I can't see.
Okay.
I have tutors I might draw.
Okay. Okay, now it's 2 commander damage.
Alright, 25. And I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 commander damage.
7. Okay. I will go to my end step. And then this is for each spell or ability that caused 1 or more players to guess. So you guys will take 4. And then I will discard Solemn Simulacrum and Plains.
I don't like those apples, Will.
Go ahead, Nelson.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Tej assured me he was keeping you in check, so...
I was also keeping you in check.
I've played 2 creatures.
No, I might have
Yes,
drew
you're
something.
welcome.
I might actually.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm going to tap 4 black and cast a Phyrexian Obliterator.
Ah.
4, 5 black
Whenever a
pips.
creature deals damage to...
I'm going to activate my Nymphos for 5, and I'm going to cast the Eldest Reborn. Each opponent sacrifices a creature.
I am going to force a will back.
Okay, good. I have other stuff I want to play. Good.
Grand.
Good.
What do you...
Yeah, and then just we'll get rid of the Everdream. So
Okay.
I may pay 1 life and exile a blue card.
Yep. Okay, Eldest Reborn goes to the graveyard.
I didn't counter the Obliterator,
No, you didn't.
so go obliterate someone else.
Gokers.
So yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't thinking.
No.
That was my main phase. I'm going to. What is the doctor?
He is a 3/2.
a 3/2. All right, I'm gonna swing at you.
How big is your commander?
She's a 3/3.
We would trade, but I don't want to trade. So I'm going to take 3 commander.
Can I see Into Deep one more time?
Yep. Okay, now you can go.
At the end of your turn, I'm going
Yes,
to
sir.
pay a colorless and sack the Sunbaked Canyon to draw a card.
What does it do? It makes it a clue, right?
Into Deep?
Yeah.
You cast 2 spells as well, so I lose another one and gain a treasure. from both of
I
them.
did, yes.
Oh, draw for turn. Don't care for any of these.
It's like that thing that makes forests. Let me see this. Right.
Yeah, but I don't think it changes the mana cost on the card.
So it'd still be have the same.
I still think
It just changes the type line.
Yeah. So it didn't get rid of your black
Enchanted
pips.
permanent is colorless. Clue artifact.
Yeah. So it is
Loses all
colorless.
other abilities.
It is colorless, but it shouldn't affect the mana cost. So you should still have those 2 black pips.
I see what you're saying.
You look that up.
Me look that up?
Yeah, you're the
Okay.
one who's bringing it up. We're in Chris's turn?
Yes. Land for the turn will be a Bloodstained Mire. I will move to combat. Can't block. Won't block.
Can't block, will block.
2 hops this time.
These 3 will come at Schnell.
Okay.
The flyer will go at Nelson. 4 power first striking commander and 2 power groundies.
I'll let you just draw from your commander. Oh, I don't know if I have the requirements of that. Nope, I do. We're good. Teach, what's my life total?
Your life total is 29.
Okay.
I cannot block a flyer, so I take another.
So rather than taking 4 commander damage, I'm just going to pay 4 life. And destroy target non-black creature. It cannot be regenerated. I'm I'm gonna snuff it out.
You got it. Done been snuffed.
So yeah, I take...
I'm going to allow it to go to the graveyard.
Okay.
I draw 2 from Skull Clamp.
Yep.
Take 2 from Skull Clamp. You draw 2 from Skull Clamp.
Drew 2 from Skull Clamp.
Yep.
After paying the 4, I will take another 4 damage from combat.
25.
Thank you.
Second main phase.
Was Nelson attacked?
Yes, I
For
took
2 flying.
Okay. Since Teach has the
Second main phase, I will cast Karmic Guide.
gall.
That will trigger the Welcoming Vampire. I draw a card. I will bring back the Alesha.
Okay.
I will pay 1 to equip the Skull Clamp on Alesha again.
Nice.
And then I will crack the Bloodstained Mire. I lose 1 life.
Nice. And only 1 is triggered.
17.
My Lothal? Yeah.
Elefantes?
Oh, that one. Yep. Thank you for the reminder.
What's his second ability?
Whenever a creature leaves his graveyard, he gets a
Oh,
spirit. What, 3/2? That's the...
3/2 Spirit.
Yeah. And then it's a 4/2 with his
Right,
static.
because it's static.
Yeah.
Cut. I did cast 2 things, correct?
Feels like it.
Yep.
1 thing, only the Karmic Guide. That's all I've cast this turn.
Oh.
But I will cast a second thing. We'll use 1 treasure. Oh, down to 2. And these 2 lands. And I will cast Big Game Hunter. Comes into play, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. I'm going to target the Obliterator. Um, 4/2 Spirit, you're tapped, you're tapped, you're up, you're up, you're up. That was my second spell. Now I'll get a treasure, lose 1 more life.
16.
Have you figured out the pip thing?
I think I'm right.
Okay.
I am done.
Okay. Untap.
1, 2,
Into
3, 4,
Deep
5,
is a
6, 7.
type-changing effect,
Upkeep, draw.
but changing the type to clue or yeah, none of this takes away the mana cost. So it still has a mana cost of 2 black or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But copyable values are applied, which is the is colorless part. So it's still colorless, which is being granted by Into Deep. And the type changing effect makes it a clue, but the mana cost is so it's not a creature, has no power or toughness, but the mana cost remains the same.
So if I don't sacrifice it, I could use it for 2 black pips.
Correct.
For the Nykthos.
Correct.
Gotcha.
What do you have to do to get copies of this with your commander?
I can cast it. I can put it under. I can either put it in my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever a non-token creature. Oh, it's an opponent. Sorry, I totally forgot. I wasn't even thinking. But there's two things I can do. I can throw it in your graveyard and get counters and draw cards.
Yep.
Or I can put it into play under my control.
Ah, yeah.
2 plus
okay.
its casting cost.
Understood.
Yes. Thank you for asking that, though. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, oh, non-token creature. Boop.
Sphinx of Uthun.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 5 cards of my library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles.
That's the only one I knew about.
Yep.
The other one's mystery.
Put 1 in my hand, 1 in the graveyard. The other Sphinx has the word guess. So, Nelson, you're very angry.
So what am I doing? Putting this in 2 piles?
You make 2 face-up piles. I get to choose 1 to go in my hand and 1 to go into my yard.
Oh, my wife texted me. I forgot.
Text her back. It still has 2 pips. He's okay.
Alright. Plains, Elenda, and Azor, and Delver of Secrets, or Spellskite, and Walk the Plank.
Flying Ward. Sphinxes arrive on a stick when it attacks. And then at the beginning of each end step, you may pay for life. If you do, create a shitload of vampires.
That's the Oracle text.
Yes, I am the Oracle. We're gonna take Delver, Elendra, and Plains. I played land for the turn.
Which did you take?
Delver of Secrets, Elenda, and Azor, and Plains. Getting rid of
Wanda
Walk
and
the
Azor. I don't think I know that card.
I didn't either. I had to read it.
It's neat. I can't cast it this turn. But Nelson, you are tapped out creatures-wise, so I will send my commander at you. Attack trigger.
This is from one of the commander decks?
Yes. Mock commander. Rogue's Passage. Or 2 Mistos.
Wow, that's interesting. Unless there's a board wipe. I don't see how this ends well anyway. I guess take the mystery cards.
This is...
Can I take my commander damage now?
Now you can take your commander damage. And then I will go to my end step, and you guys both take 4.
Uh-oh. That's
And
called
I have
clock,
to-
boys and girls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to discard a different size.
How many spells did you cast that turn? 2?
Sphinx. And I attacked.
Oh, just one. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead, Nelson.
Alright, untap. Upkeep and draw. Swarm Yard's not going to do it, boys.
You can regenerate Spider.
You can regenerate your spider.
Yeah.
All up insider.
Fucking Schnell.
I guess I'll pay 2 and
You don't want a spider in your apple.
sacrifice this to draw a card.
Oh boy.
No. Nope. Nah, I mean, it's.
I have a 5, 6, and a 3, 2.
3
Let's see.
Phyrexian Arena.
Oh.
I could activate the Nykthos for 3, or I could tap my lands for 3.
Style points, baby. Give the audience what they want to see. Mana inefficiency.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
If I were to put the cloak on my spider, would my boots fall off because it gives it shroud?
No.
I think because it's already there, they
Yeah.
stay on.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not like an enchantment
Okay.
that's constantly
Right.
like checking.
Okay.
Which again,
That's
is
what I thought.
why,
I know it gets
yeah,
kinda wonky.
and that's why, like, yeah, auras are goofy. That's why this one is enchant creature, planeswalker, or clue. Because
Sure.
without that clause, as soon as it turns it into a
Yeah, it would
clue,
fall off.
it no longer can legally target.
Right,
So,
because it's
yeah.
not a creature.
Magic
Okay.
is a silly game.
Magic is a silly game. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to put my cloak on my commander. And then I'm going to swing at Schnell for 3 unblocked.
Whispers of the Cloak unblockable.
Because
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Fine. 6 commander damage.
That's all I got. Go, Chris.
Okay.
If you would have asked me nicely, I could have activated the 11th Doctor and just made your spider unblockable. Because I don't have to control the creature with the power.
You only cast the arena, correct?
Correct.
Alright.
I cast the arena and equipped the cloak.
Yep. Upkeep. Karmic Dide's gonna go to the graveyard.
Karmic died.
Yeah,
on token
Shelob.
creature gets
Oh.
exiled with Shelob.
Which
on a
actually
sec.
your commander should have gone under Shelob 2 when you had to go to the graveyard, but I didn't pay attention.
Oh
to
shit.
that.
Oh, I didn't even realize I went to the graveyard.
Yep, he opted for it when I killed it.
Oh shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, that should have
Here you
been-
go.
It's okay.
Change.
Oh, that totally kills what I was gonna do.
That's why I'm
Goddamn.
pointing it out.
You sure you don't want to keep it around?
I already said I was gonna pay.
Well, no, you can.
It's okay.
You can-
I feel
sure?
bad for missing this one too. Just take it.
Yeah. He cheated a little bit. Let him make it up by giving you a karma guide.
I really... damn it.
Well, you didn't miss it. I did.
We all missed it.
How did his grade? Did he block with it or something?
Did you
snuff it out?
I snuffed it out instead of
okay.
taking commander damage. I turned it into non-commander damage.
I see.
Hmm.
I mean, damage is damage. But
Alright,
commander
well, I
damage-
guess I will draw for the turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can't target it because this stupid stuff's on there.
Yep.
So that means I can't kill your Sphinx.
What?
Well, I had a roundabout way to do it, but I'll just have to do it this way now.
Do what you need to.
1, 2, 3. Ow. Caves of Coil steals me a point. I'll cast Skyclave Apparition.
Nice.
I'll exile the Sphinx.
I will counter target activated or triggered ability I don't control by cycling Nimble Obstructionist.
You got it. I draw from Welcoming Vampire. God, this is... Okay. This doesn't help me. None of these help me.
Teach thoughts on the game. You can provide commentary even in your game absence.
It's a hell of a game, boys. It's a hell of a game.
Land for the turn will be...
You're better deck builder than commentating.
Blight Step Pathway.
I just like watching it play out.
Yeah.
Oh, that commander really turns off some of the loops I was about to do. Totally forgot about that part. How big is your Sphinx? 5'6"?
5'6" and a 3/2. Is what I've got up and open.
5'6", you say.
Oh, Nelson's gonna get a lot of silly things, isn't he?
Yeah, that's... yeah. I don't want to do this, but I have to. I'm going to cycle this Savai Triome. Draw a card. Soul Ring. None of these really help me. Whatever. Right? Whatever. I will equip the Skull Clamp on... I can just do that anyway, even though he'll get it then. I'll equip the Big Game Hunter. That dies. Draw 2.
What does the Big Game Hunter do?
Destroys a permanent when it enters.
Power 4.
Power,
Right?
yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Creature with
I
power
shouldn't say
4.
permanent,
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Like that
Spoke too quickly.
Jesus. That's a hell of a loop Chris has in his deck.
The biggest game
For only
land.
3 mana.
Well, I was going to clamp it to draw 2. It goes to my graveyard. Then use Alesha's ability to bring it back. Kill
Yeah.
your Sphinx. Then
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
his commander has really neutered the whole thing. But he's also tapped out.
I mean, yeah, you could kill me.
I kind of forgot about that part.
Yeah.
You'd thought we had
4,
learned that player
7,
removal is permanent removal.
9, 11, 13, 15. You can kill me on board.
Yeah, he'll kill me on the way. 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I didn't realize you were
ten.
so-
So
11, yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Well,
not
you got the
counting
apparition
any
to block.
Toymaker triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have enough to kill Chris on board. Chris has enough to kill Nelson on board. End of statements.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, That's 14. That's not how I do that, is it?
Can you
Keep you back
beef
in.
it up?
I could. We'll just go with that. That's 15.
Point of order. Hit him for 14 and let the Phyrexian arena kill him.
Could do that too.
Point of order. If you do that, then anything that he might die still gets exiled and you can't have a chance of getting it back.
Yeah.
Right now, you've only lost the big game hunter and the karmic guy.
Do those go to my graveyard?
No,
They're
they're
exiled.
Yeah.
You never get those back.
So, that was what I'm saying is
Yeah.
if you let me live and more things die, they get exiled.
Alright,
Prisoner's dilemma.
no, just the 15.
That's it. Just the 15.
Just the 15, just to see how it feels, will take me out.
Oh, Nelson.
There you go, dude.
Exiled. Okay. These are all tapped.
What do you have for untapped flyers?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay.
So many cards in hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Sphinx is your only flyer at the moment?
At the moment, C.
Go to my end step. I have to discard down to hand size. I will discard a Dackmore Salvage.
Okay.
Last turn.
Upkeep. Draw. Does this change things? Maybe. Land for the turn will be Swamp. I unfortunately have to do just a little bit of math, so I apologize for the following. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Hang on.
Some solid math right there.
I can't find any problem with it.
So far, it's good.
Yeah.
If you needed confirmation.
Yep. Okay. So that's 6 you guys have told me. Now, colors in this game are important, which is also a thing that they've been telling me. So we're gonna scoot some things about. Get as many basics for limited basics. Blue, 4. We're going to cast Udesh, Cryosphinx Sovereign, 4/4 flyer. Sphinx spells cost 2 less to cast. I'm sorry, my Sphinx spells. When it or another Sphinx enters the battlefield under my control, I reveal the top 4 cards of my library. An opponent separates those into 2 piles.
I'm dead.
I know.
Put one in my hand and the other in my graveyard. I was hoping that this was going to be in my opening hand because I never go first.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take the Mind Stone. Then, to see the Alice, we will blue, and 1 for a Dazzling Sphinx. Whenever this one deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or a sorcery card. I may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts the exiled cards that weren't cast on the bottom of their library in random order. However, a Sphinx enters the battlefield, so we get 4 more to look at with piles.
I was on. Get a treasure. So what do I do here?
Make 2 piles face up. I get 1, and the other goes to my graveyard. Another Sphinx, you say? We'll take the smuggler's share.
I had a feeling.
Because it has raccoons. So, I will make my commander unblockable.
Yep.
And I will swing. When I swing, there's another trigger. I'm going to put this one face up. And these face down. Okay.
You have it.
So, 5 in the air, 2 unblockable on the ground.
Yeah, I should not attack this stupid flyer. I was not thinking at all. Bad choices. 7?
7.
Yep.
And then we will go to my end step and you'll take 6.
Yep.
And I discard down to hand size.
Boo.
Not boo.